What's up guys, I'm Rob from RobTech and I'm here with my good friend Nick from Gear Seekers.
Yay, I'm here on Gear Seekers.
It's my regular studio.
And also this is going out on our channel apparently because
Yeah.
Rob doesn't want it on his channel for some reason because it's not a mini PC. What's the deal with, what's the story with this thing, Rob? Tell me. Tell them what the deal is with this computer.
So it turns out that I was using just one computer like a peasant and one computer doesn't rule them all. So Nick suggested I build an actual gaming PC instead of just having one workstation for everything.
Yeah, to kind of separate, you know, life and the work balance and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, what you're seeing or what you're about to see was filmed yesterday because Rob came down to Sydney for unrelated stuff. We were hanging out and I kind of had this stuff sitting aside and I said, look, let's just build the PC, whatever. And then it got kind of funny when we were planning everything. And I'm like, I'm just gonna get that little Osmo camera out and film. So,
And then the jokes just started rolling.
yeah, hopefully it's enjoyable to watch. So I guess we jump in a YouTube time machine.
What do you mean you use your workstation as a...
You know.
I don't know. What do you mean? You use your workstation as your gaming PC.
That's right.
I think this
Double
is
duties.
I think this is the argument we've been having for the last little while. Is like Rob's like, oh, I'm
One
like,
PC to rule them all. That's all we need.
no, I don't reckon. I think we need to build you another PC, which is actually kind of why you came all the way to Sydney. Is
That's
kind of
the only reason.
Yeah, the only reason. Well, I mean, really, just wanted to hang out with. I said go back, but you know, Rob's the mini PC guy, right? He is the king of the mini PCs. If they could give him a crown, it'd be Quake 3 shaped right there. The mini PC guy needs kind of a mini PC to game on. You kind of picked this case a little while ago, right? Remember we were talking about it. I think you forgot about it as well. Did you forget that I put it aside? And I told you the other day, we did go and buy some hardware for this as well. Not all of it. So shout out to, I think, probably ASRock. We did a video and I'll put a link if you want to see that. Or just don't. Doesn't really matter. What's the best CPU there is for gaming right now? Yeah, 9800 X3D, like it's just got to be done. Don't worry, we're going to update the BIOS. It's not going to catch fire. Relax.
Even though it says lightning, we're going to make sure.
Make sure it doesn't catch fire.
Exactly.
And then we went and looked at a bunch of power supplies, right? Like we just couldn't figure out which was the right one. I would have given Rob one if I had any spare SFX power supplies, but I just don't have any at the moment. So what do we get? You know what? I'll be honest with you. Silverstone makes some really good power supplies. The cooler, I'm not sure about. Sorry. This is the revised version of the Lumen cooler. This one's a bit different to other AIOs. It has the pump in the radiator, not in the like cold plate. I just pretend I'm stupid. That's kind of my whole thing. I don't want to take. Oh, I will take the driver's seat. Let's be honest. It's Gear Seekers, not RobTech. You know.
We can put up that Simpsons meme where he's got the cables all tied behind.
Yeah, with the clip to make him look skinny, bro. That's how I feel every time I leave. You know, like the one thing that will get you every single time with these cases, bro. Yeah, you know the technique. You give it a squeeze and a pull. Sounds way ruder than it is.
Pulling a tug.
Yeah, pulling a tug. You know how it is. Yeah, look at that. It's a nice case though. I hope it zaps you. Now I kind of don't want to give it to you. Can't take it back. All right, let's get inside, mate. This one's interesting, actually. Look at that bit there. You just like push it down. Look at that. And then the secret to this case, I forgot about this one, but there's a lock, and I mean, you know where it is already, right? It's like you just slide that filter out, and then Bob's your dad's brother's father's uncle's.
That's me.
Yeah, it is, because your name's Rob, so Bob, right? And that's it, and then we're inside.
Beautiful.
It's nice, man. It's a nice case. All the cards are just too big, right? Like, it's unnecessary.
Big enough for you?
Bro, you're getting old. I don't want to hurt your back, bro. All right. Well, I've been entrusted with doing the scary bit, apparently. Is this the scary bit? I don't know. It'd be funny if I grabbed like the Intel version of this and I was like trying to like jam in the AMD CPU.
Oh, you can do the honors.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll let me do it?
Oh, I insist.
Did you already do it?
No.
Looks like it's already been cut.
No way.
No, you took it away.
Is that a
from
brand
me.
new CPU?
You know when you have like, it's like you're eating like a chip, like a packet of chips, and there's that one chip you really don't want to eat. because it looks like it's the best chip.
The one full flavor down the bottom, the very last
you
one.
know the one, bro. You know the one. That's how it's like with this stuff. I'm like, we're just gonna save the flavor for this one, the 9800 X3D. Technically, it is still a chip.
Give it a good lick. Makes the CPU go faster.
Just killed your new $700 CPU by licking it a bunch of times. Never been used. This is actually kind of nerve-wracking.
We can relax now.
This is funny because it's almost like we've never built a PC before. What are we going to do next? It feels dirty to use the wrong screwdriver, do you? Oh, that's what we need. This is what we're using for storage. 4 terabyte, bro. What were you saying? You'll have 28 terabytes in your other PC. I watched the video that you did with Tim the other day. And I was like, oh man. You guys gave me mad shout outs in that video, by the way. I watched the whole 48 minutes of it. This is the perfect M.2 for this. Hey, look at it. It's so nice looking. Nah.
Oh.
I built my PC, a 14900K system. And it was either the CPU died or the memory died, but we know it's probably the CPU that died, right?
Gorgonzola.
What's the other cheese that you like?
Bocconcini.
Bocconcini, bro. That's the good cheese, man. This guy loves bocconcini. Loves it. I love how you knew what I was talking about straight away. You're like, bocconcini. How did you pronounce it?
Bocconcini?
Bocconcini. He's got like a little... Like,
Mamma mia, it's a bocconcini.
It's like got a bit of flavour to it. I love a bit of bocconcini. I mean, a lot of sandwich cases are like that. They'll go in upside down, to be fair. My only thing is like just make sure that the rear I/O lines up nicely, because some of these, you know how they have like the I/O shield on the back that's pre-installed? Some of the times they go on the other side of like the back panel and it can make it a bit weird. That's just like a building tip, guys. If like just make sure you double check with ITX boards, because sometimes they're a bit... Look at that, mate. I preloaded a screwdriver for you and everything. Away we go. Not bad at all.
Gen 4 on this one.
Hopefully it's not Gen 3 because that really sucks. No, it's Gen.
No,
It's Gen 4.
I checked it.
He did check. I mean, do you know how you can tell if it's Gen 4? This is a really good trick for you guys out there as well. This cable of the signaling is always a ribbon cable on Gen 4. We're old. And that's why Rob's wearing a Quake 3 shirt.
So we play,
Yeah.
except when we don't.
Although some would argue that this is too big to be small form factor. Do you ever see those arguments where things are just like too big to be small form factor?
It's still smaller than... I don't get the argument.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's a very peculiar hill to die on. Now you got to smell that, right? I almost dropped it.
Almost. Supply.
It does smell like a new power supply though. What did you say last night about the stitching? I hate how much I say bro like to my mates. It's just so weird. People don't know that we're actually really good friends, and it's just probably weird for people to like we're not collabing because like we planned it. Rob just came over and Rob was trying to render a video as we were playing Warzone, and he was getting like 4 frames per second. I'm like, Rob, what are you doing, mate? Sorry, my bad. So because they're heaps different, right? Both unplayable frame rates.
I was actually playing for about 10 minutes.
Really, 10 whole minutes,
Because at the
dude.
start of Warzone, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's alright, we're just grabbing weapons, we're getting some loot. But then, yeah, it wasn't getting any better. And then I checked, and I was like, oh, Adobe Premiere still says it's like 4 hours of rendering.
So it dropped the render time and made the game terrible.
Yeah.
Wow, you just can't win, eh?
So, multitasking with multi-cores does not work.
No. Well, now you have to get up and walk to another room. So you can just forget about the work part, right?
Yeah.
You're like, nah, I don't need to work. I'll just let it render and I'll go play games while I wait. They don't realize that you also live 1,000 kilometers away. So
Yeah.
there's that too. What graphics card did we go with? What is
I
this?
went with the Gigabyte GeForce 5070 Eagle.
Yeah, it's a good card. Small. It's like just over 2 slots. Good for these small form factor builds. To be honest, I was hunting around for like maybe a bit more powerful card, but I didn't have anything on hand. And you know, I'm Rob's my homie, so I'm going to give him a graphics card. I'm not going to make him pay for a graphics card. I think the white card looks kind of cool though. Yeah. I do not hate.
Well, it won't matter once we put the
Yeah, you'll never see it again.
all lights off, everything blacked out.
Yeah, I like that. I'm all about that. Maybe not for the B-roll, but for the final build. Well, your version of it anyway. What's your opinion on this connector, Rob? Like, what do you think about it?
I can acknowledge that people with higher end cards have a problem with it. Why isn't it going in?
Because you're probably doing it backwards.
I am doing it.
I
I hate it.
No, he instantly regrets every nice thing he said
There
about
we
this
go.
connector.
It's easy when you put it properly.
Yeah. Look, he's actually blushing. Look how
God.
embarrassed he is. Oh no.
So user error aside, I think it's a good connector.
I like it too.
It might be burning up for the 5090s, but I've never had a problem with something like I've been using it on a 4070 Super since it came out. Never had an issue.
4080 Super as well.
Yeah, same. It might be just with the 4090s and 5090s.
But you got to believe Rob Tech and Gear Seekers because we know what we're talking about sometimes.
All I will say is that at Computex I was told it was user error and not a fault with the connector. So
I can agree with that.
take that as you will.
Oh wow, you captured that. I do this thing where I poke my tongue and I'm like, as per usual with YouTube, you only see what we want you to see, and that is success. You don't get failure from us.
No, we're perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Oh, wow.
We picked all the right parts first time.
First time. We're just lucky that my house is kind of like a
Computers. It's like a kid in a candy store.
It's good fun for people to come and visit, that's for sure. What do you reckon? That looks pretty good, dude. Even the graphics card sits so nice in this case, honestly. Oh, I forgot how much I like this case. I keep saying it, but maybe you can't have it. I mean, what am I going to use it for? Everybody knows I'm the rack mount man. I just rack mount all my PCs. This is nice. Nah, I should be right, mate. I should be right. Man, this is nice. Really nice. You ready for it?
Yeah.
No, that's against the law. This is my method, and this makes people so angry, but it's to prove a point. And Rob can clean this up if he wants. But, you know, one of the best methods I've found, this is no joke.
The
right?
rice grain method.
It's just like a weird smiley face.
Yeah, that's how we do it in Australia.
Yeah, mate. Whizzer right up. How would they say it in New Zealand though? Flush and chops. Oh. What do you reckon? Pretty good. That's it. Mostly done. It looks good.
Does it fit?
It's a clearance test more than anything.
Oh,
Dude, that is
beautiful.
Nice.
look at it slide in and out.
Oh, I love when it starts in now.
It's making the blood rush down. I'm feeling strange emotions.
Again. Oh, dude, this is nice. I'm sorry you can't have it.
We're gonna have to oil it up with some new.
Wait,
Varnish.
me or the
Me or the top?
or both?
Both at the same time.
Yes, I mean, I thought you'd never ask. Has retained its smell after like sitting, waiting for you for all of this time.
Wow.
What? When you make YouTube videos and create content, and every content creator does this, they know their audience well enough to know what people are going to comment, and you can predict what people are going to comment, like the main thing. Like, what do you reckon they're going to...
Absolutely.
I've filled this computer full of 1% milk.
First comment will be, why'd you put a RTX 5070 paired with a 9800X 3D? And I'll say,
Because you wanted to. And also because the CPU is kind of this amazing little chip that AMD made that is well suited for gaming at every resolution. But if Rob wants to pull the CPU out and build another PC in a bigger case maybe, or put a more powerful GPU at a later stage, You can just do that. It's going to have no limitation. So it's not always the right way to think, hey, I've got to put a 5090 with a 9800 X3D, because it's not always the best use case for things, especially if you're going for a certain form factor.
Right. It's all prepped for future GPU upgrades, so we're all good.
Yeah, we're all good to go. I think that's the main thing that people will have something to say about. Did we? I don't even think we talked about storage, did we? I don't remember talking about any of it. We kind of didn't really plan to film it and then started filming. We chose this motherboard because I had it on hand, and hopefully it doesn't burn the CPU. I don't know.
We did update the BIOS pretty quickly.
Like instantly, this is the first time we powered up. I was like, bro, we've got to update that BIOS. I have a headache. Too much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that because
don't open that.
Yeah, I'm not opening that can of worms. But I saw that not even with just 9000 Ryzen chips. I saw it in older ones too. So who knows what the truth is? I don't even think ASRock knows what the truth of the situation is.
We'll never find out what the real percentage is.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now GPU is an interesting one in itself because what happened with the GPU?
We tried the MSI Gaming X Trio 5070 Ti, but it was just a little bit too big.
It like stuck out a tiny bit.
A tiny bit, yeah.
And I think we had a palette card that we were going to use, and it just didn't suit the vibe right. And then I had that Gigabyte card, and I'm like, oh, this one kind of fits perfectly.
Yeah, the Eagle.
Yeah, and it has like a nice size cooler, and I think the finish on it looks nice, even though you'll never see it. But you know, I always say this, oh, you know, you'll close the box up and you just don't care. But that's a half truth, I think, because you always think about it.
You can still feel the parts inside.
Yeah. It's the friends you made along the way. Yeah, I think this one turned out pretty good, and you already kind of half tested it as well, because I mean we've had it built for a whole day already.
That's right. Fired up some COD Warzone and tried the shooting gallery, and it was silky smooth. But then again, we did test it on an OLED monitor with a high refresh rate, so that's to be expected.
It looked pretty freaking good. I mean, especially Warzone, because you know they still make it for PS4. So, you know, you'd be a bit worried if it didn't run well on this hardware. But yeah, like, I don't have any complaints with it, to be honest.
And I enjoy seeing what the lowest end hardware can do.
I mean,
especially like a Intel N150 CPU, if you've ever heard of that one.
I mean, that's your whole channel really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like mini PCs. I guess that kind of leads into why this PC exists. We kind of already touched on it, but you do have limitations with mini PCs. Like there are quite a few, and it's not just limitations, it's also sacrifices that you have to make. And I mean, you're the expert on this. You tell them what they are, because
if you want to space save, then you're going to make some sacrifices. The CPUs are incredibly powerful. You can get even mobile chips pretty close to the desktop, but on the GPU side, you're definitely making sacrifices. A lot of people will use an interface like USB 4 or Oculink, which has very limited bandwidth and will run quite a bit worse than it would with a PCIe slot. And there are some huge improvements in integrated graphics now with something like Strix Halo, which is really cool to see.
I haven't even used one yet. Rob keeps telling me how good it is. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to get one to see like what the deal is.
Yeah, it's like a RTX 4060 mobile or 4070 mobile, depending on the game, and it's amazing for an integrated graphics chip.
I gotta get one.
Yeah,
I gotta start to play with one, because I think Rob was working on a review for one of them not long ago, and he was playing Warzone with us on one, and I was like, are you really playing Warzone on a mini PC like at that resolution? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
that's right. I think
that's
it was
incredible.
Like 1440p high. It was
That's
getting 150
crazy.
frames per second or something like that. Yeah.
All right, well then I got a question for you. Why not a mini PC for this?
We want a modular PC.
Yeah, I mean, you can change your graphics card at any time. I think I already talked about being able to put this CPU in anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need to justify this anymore. You guys get it. Also, I got to mention, this video is not sponsored by anyone. If anything, it's sponsored by Rob, because he spent $1,000 on a power supply and a CPU for this.
It's sponsored by Gear Seekers.
No, it's not sponsored by. I mean, I did give you everything else, but
Yeah.
that's what I do for my friends. I always help them build PCs. And here's another comment that I know people are going to comment. I wish I had a friend like Nick. Hey, I already threatened him with me keeping it. You can leave. The other thing is people don't realize this, but Rob and I are just like real life friends. We game like if we didn't do YouTube, we'd still be friends anyway, because we quite literally game almost every single night. And that's kind of where our friendship has grown the most. We don't really.
Oh, and long chats about tech and software.
I feel like we almost never really talk. We just talk about life stuff more than anything, I
That's
guess.
true.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what friends do. I help you out when you need something. That's what I'm here
Oh, and
for.
retro gear. We
Yeah.
love our retro stuff.
Yeah, actually, that's one of our biggest
Yeah.
things. Almost like we're not friends. People will be like, they're not really friends.
Yeah, if we're not reminiscing about 90s tech, then we're not talking.
We're not- we were talking about like game soundtracks yesterday. We're talking about SSX Tricky.
Yeah,
Oh
SSX Tricky.
man, I don't even want to start singing it because we'll get copyright strike because that's how bad YouTube is now. You know the song. It's by Run DMC. Yeah, to rock on time. It's tricky. Anyway, I think I'm done. Are you done?
Let's play some games.
Well, you're going to. I gotta edit the video. He's gonna play games while I edit.
Damn, that sounds good to me.
It sucks for you, because editing's more fun than gaming. I don't know, man. Just get out of my house. You've been here for long enough.